Hey everybody, it's NCP. I got voluntold to rebuild let's call it the shelter downstairs, the bug out thing, storage room. You know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's it's not too far behind this vent. It's not really all that deep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rebuild everything, or actually build things. How should I put this? This isn't. If I do a shelter here, it's going to be very shallow versus the earth. That's kind of let me get inside and show you. But anyway, there's where the ground is on this side. Well, I can probably build up a little bit, but as you can see, it goes down a bit. But, I could add a foot of dirt if I have to. Probably need to do it grading anyway because the chickens got back there and they dug it all up. But let me show you what I'm planning here. Hold on. Alright. Here's what I'm thinking. Went ahead and downloaded one of these. This is about 5 foot tall and about 4 foot something inside. Now, I've done a lot of reading in the past few days, maybe a week, about different types of those. And it turns out you can't easily get into them. People tend not to maintain them, like they have hatches to go down. So the plan is to put it here. This is all underground mostly. It's 18 inches below that, or that, whatever you want, either one. Those are the gas lines. 18 inches below that. So let me get a tape measure. Hold on. It's at the bottom of the tape measure is the earth level. So let's call this block here. So the highest I can build it is right here to grade. So let me mark that. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're looking at about 5 foot, 5'3". So let's say 5 foot shelter. That's where they want theirs built. And yeah, that's about, I'm about 5'10". So I can either build that up like another blocks outside. 6 foot would be ideal. I could make it 6 foot, and I'll fill these up with concrete all the way, like I planned a long time ago, and do it that way, and just add extra shielding inside to compensate for the earth. Since we're up here like 2 blocks, I can put lead sheets there. Yeah. For the halving thicknesses. Yeah, I could take some of the wife's, not the wife's cookie sheets, but cookie sheets. And about 16 inches, I guess, 8. It's about 16 inches, so a 16-inch cookie plate, I can make lead sheets and put them up there all the way around. I'll have to get some lead though, but a couple half thicknesses, because there's that plus the concrete. So there's going to be like 4 inches of solid concrete once I fill this up. Yeah, 4 inches of solid concrete all the way around. So we can make it work. We'll have to figure out the math on that and see if that's still a protection factor 100. But it's still a simple thing here to make. My only question about designing this was I don't know structural engineering. I'm not that kind of engineer. Yeah, we'll have LED lights in it and solar and all kinds of cool junk. But if I make it 6 foot, alright, can I do that? Yeah. I can do that, and it'll be a little taller inside, but the inside of the area will be about 6 foot. Let's add another 8 inches, and I can walk in without knocking my head on it. Probably not, but whatever. It's a self-correcting problem. Yeah. Dang. Anyway, all I can do is a raised garden out front. But this is about a 10-foot area here. And I can fill this up. See, well, let me go back to this. One thing here they're talking about is something about a room. 6 foot, and you can use it more as a dual purpose room, because if it was 5 foot, it'd be too high for me to just put stuff on it and store on it, like a bench. But as an electrical engineer, I didn't know much about structural engineering. I mean, they probably should have never separated engineering classes, but whatever. So I'm dealing with a lot of weight, mass. There's two 8x16 bricks, per whatever square foot or whatever. I don't know what the weight of it is, but it's a lot. You see, there's two rows there, or 2 courts as they call it, and they have solid. I can't think. I'm sorry. They have the cinder blocks. There's 2 kinds. There's lightweight and standard weight. You want the heavyweight ones because they're denser, and it's all about mass in this case. So I'll do all that. I'll waterproof it. I'll fill them with concrete. I'll fill these up with concrete. Oh, that's a lot. We'll see. We'll see what we'll do about that. I don't know. Maybe sand. I don't know. It's hard to get up there. I've only got a little bit of area to get over and around. I don't know. I can't reach. Oh well. So we'll get this done. And basically, back in whenever, 1963, they said about $75. Yeah, no, this is a little different now. Oh, I can't turn the page. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling here. But that's what it'll look like. Now, on this wall here, we'll have 1, 2, 3 concrete walls of 8-inch cinder blocks. So each one's 4. So 4. With that 12 inches of concrete between the outside and below grade. So that's probably fine. It ain't costing me $75 from where I'm gonna order the parts. It's gonna cost me a little bit more than that. So here's like the list, which will be different because I'm adding in 2 more courses of concrete blocks. And I'm just gonna have this all delivered outside. A mortar, 5 cubic feet. There's formulas online. I think they came out to about 6 or 7 bags, but I'll recheck. It's like an 80-pound sack of mortar was, I think, 0.88 cubic feet or something. I don't recall. But yeah, there's some other stuff. And I have to find it because all I can see is all I can find online right now is pressure treated wood. I don't need that. Or maybe I do. Well, I don't need it for a cross. I mean, I got a lot of the boards already over here, but I want to make sure I got the right stuff for that. But it's probably going to run about, I think right now with most of the stuff, it's about $700 in my shopping cart. But it needs to be higher up, and I don't need everything in pressure treated wood. So we'll have to see about that. But the roof structure was where I needed to be educated. I was ignorant on the bracing for the roof, but I see how it works now. There's a big beams behind there and bolts to the wall and stuff. So I'll have to raise it back over here. Yeah, not enough light, but whatever. Back over here, it's good below ground, but this is not. Well, it's open. It probably goes up to right there. It's probably the base. The top of that. It's probably the real base of the ground. Out there's what you saw, but see, I'm elevated in here as I get out. Hold on. Trying to bust my butt. Oops. I'm elevated. I have to go up 2 blocks, and then there's only so much there that's really good. I'll be crunched down. I think these walls here were about 3 feet. I'll have literally double that outside. What's all dust from? Wow, dust. Maybe I shouldn't be back there without a mask, but whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm saying is, This will get by an emergency. I could throw a tarp down and hide an angle from skyshine. But there's all mass on this side down below. That's all dirt, and under those concrete walls is dirt. And I can't build these walls here up from the top. You see they're kind of concrete. They're empty, but I can build those up with dirt, or I can get up here and put a funnel or get a pump and pump it full of concrete. Let me get over there. Alright, so this is only 2 feet 8 inches deep, and we'll need more room than that. I need about 4 feet. Now, there's only a wood barrier there and some concrete over there. That's not really enough. So what I'll do is I have a bunch of these totes. That's the lid one. This is one here. I can fill those with water, and each one is, let me take that again. Okay, each one's about 17 inches thick. So I can just stack these full of water, because you have time in the event. Stack it full of water for halving thicknesses, and plus the walls will be full of concrete, and they'll be 8 inches thick, pretty much. Plus this, halving thicknesses of water, as I'm not sure, but concrete I think is 2.2 inches is a halving thickness for gamma. But she wants this, and I'm gonna do it for her. I don't know, we'll figure this out. I'll get the stuff ordered probably today, now that I got the measurements here. Do another course. Yeah, it'll work. It'll be fine. And like I said, I can build stuff outside. I can put a garden up there, a planter, 2 brick planter outside the window or that area will be fine. But like I said, in here, if you go across, so we're what? We're 3 bricks from the top. Well, in here, 3 bricks from the top comes out to my heart, where my heart is. So that's not good. I'd be very uncomfortable. We have to lay in here for however long. But this is the same thing out there. But see, now I'm at my heart. But once I get out, you know, I'm a lot deeper. This is kind of eye level. Yeah, I'll have one thing above it, 1 extra brick, so it'll be up there. So it'll work, but still. So that's that plan. And we'll get started on that as soon as supplies can get here, probably a week, I guess. Hopefully the world doesn't go crazy. Now they're saying this will take about 20 man hours. Yeah, not with me doing it. More like 20 weeks. And you know, crying over a broken back. But I've talked to several people that are smarter than me for this stuff. And this is just easy, quick. So it should have a protecting factor of 100. That's 100 halving thicknesses. Not that anybody's gonna happen here, but now if there's some type of natural disaster, like a power plant leak or something, yeah, the half-life of that stuff is so long, this will probably be useless. But I don't know. But somewhere in here it says 20 hours. Yeah, it's the heavy concrete ones. I don't know. I would ask, but it's none of my business whether people have things in place or not, shelters. But this is the best I can do right now. And like I said, we're not any type of primary target or anything, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, as far as I know, who knows? But the world's changing, and I kind of grew up with the threat of nuclear attack, so it's one of those things of you do what you can do, but you know, probably ain't gonna matter. But in this case, it can matter very easily. I mean, never had a basement for this house, and you don't really have to have it stocked because, you know, after 7 hours, if there's 1,000 rads outside, after 7 hours, it's down to 100 rads, And then for 14 hours, it's down to what, 50 rads, and then so on, 25, 12, 12.5, 6 or something. And that's okay for short things. Now it's cumulative, but if there's 100 rads an hour out there, and I gotta say dump a toilet, that's probably taking 1 rad. You're what, 5 seconds to grab a bag and throw it out? And the doorway here is we'll have pre-positioned sandbags in there. And like I said, I can pull my tool cabinets over there and everything else in front of it, but the doorway is going to be shielded by 3 other concrete brick walls, like these. But it's just this side, the outside here I worry about. There's not a lot of concrete there, there's wood and stuff, but it's all reinforced, but Gamma really probably won't see much of it, so we got to deal with that. In that case, I'm going to use water to build it up. I'm going to use all kinds of stuff, and during the event, I'll stay to the back of the shelter where we got the extra earth, because Gamma and stuff doesn't really like to turn corners, but it reflects off things. But I can build up a heck ton of mass quickly with water. And like I said, I also have a sink on the other side, and I can do that. So I can fill up with a hose. I can fill up those buckets or trash cans or whatever. Even while the fall is coming, I can do that and have it continue filling. But generally, you got about 30 or 40 minutes. So I'll just have to hide in the back part of it for a while, until everything fills up. Yep. 2 things tall. I don't know what the half thickness of water is, but that was 17 or 18 inches, whatever I said. And then I can have more than them, and that's cheap. And I won't take up all the room in my shop. That's another issue. Because I'm going to lose about 1 foot outside. Because I'm going to take that big bench over there. This place is trash. And I'm going to put it over here. And all these tools can be put over there or in the back. I mean, this is just haphazard. It's a welding table. It should have been on the wall. I don't ever use it. I will lose some space up here, but I'll have to redo it. I'll have to cut out and the backboard on that. I'll have to cut out the holes for the outlets here. Not a problem. The only thing I can't really move is the welder, because that's the 220 right there, or the plasma cutter. That's right there. But all this can be moved. And the way I'm going to move it is that this bench is gosh dang heavy. So I've got I've got a jack down there. I got this lifting table here. I'll put that under there and lift the whole table up. I'll have to push it far. But I built that really sturdy. And it's back here with all my crap and I can't get to it. So really, I'll actually be theoretically gaining spaces. Because everything else can be rolled around. I put wheels on all this stuff, or most of it anyway, except for the table saw. Everything can be rolled and moved as needed. I don't know. You guys should poke holes in my plans before I buy anything. If something I've screwed up, let me know. Half of this plan is in my head right now. I'll put them on paper and get it finalized, but yeah, I just gotta do things and make things safe as I can. Like I said, I can make lead sheeting. I only really need 1 block, and that's ground level. But I can also put blocks outside or blocks inside to do it too, to make up for that area. I could literally just put, I don't know, maybe more blocks on top, but that's a weight load bearing thing, and I'm not prepared to do that. It'd be easier just to put a garden outside, a raised bed garden about 2 blocks thick or 16 inches high around this area. But this, like I said, this is only 10 feet, and this is by the gas thing, so I can't build a lot up there. But if I stay below this area, because it's made for below grade, if I have it above that mark, gamma can get in from here because there's a lot of shielding on the top, but not so much. But I can also, like I said, this is all shielding stuff too, but I don't want to come into the walls. But like I said at the beginning, if I stay down low, I mean, I'll be laying down here on the floor, basically, for at least 7 hours. I mean, come on, you know. Lay down there, watch some tablets, or take a tablet and watch a movie, you know, go to sleep. Catch up on the sleep I've missed over the years. I mean, way down there, back in the corner. I mean, that's, you know, that's a pretty safe area. Now, I will waterproof the heck out of this area with the block seal, so it'll be very white inside and very reflective of light, so a little bit of light will light the whole thing up. I think I would like you guys to poke holes in this plan, because once I do cement, that's it, you know. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on making cement, or making laying brickwork and stuff. It's a skill set I don't currently have, but there's a lot of things I want to do once I learn to work with mortar. I don't know, this doesn't have to be pretty either. It has to be pretty sturdy, I guess, but it can be ugly. I don't care how ugly it is. You know. I don't know, so please let me know what you guys think. Please poke holes in my plan. Here's what they are if you want to look them up. Just go to this, just type in CDC Family Shelter Series. This is the one. What was that? PSD F61-3, F-61-3, or concrete, basement concrete block shelter. And you know, I'll put a link to it. I'm not sure where I got this at, to be honest. Just search for it. There's hundreds of sites that have these. Now there's so many different types, but these are made for the lay person to do this, not the professional. And somewhere, I'm sure it says there's 20 hours of man hours over this, and it'll provide 260 square feet, cubic feet space, and 52 square foot of area on the bottom. So that's enough, because you're looking here, I think about 4 feet wide, and yeah, about 4 feet. We'll put some fans in there, and according to Kearney, from the Nuclear War Survival Skills book, I think he just used a regular air filter on this for like a furnace filter, but we'll put some computer fans in there to make sure there's enough airflow, and make sure they're filtered airflow. I may move this one to a different spot, but I have to see why he put it there. Like I said, you know, it'll still be behind it, but that'll line up with the basement door. But like I said, between this door here and the outside is, you know, it's about 50 feet total added up. Three brick walls and a water heater. So there's all the water mass and all that stuff too. And there's some canned food storage over there and another refrigerator down there, and there's just a lot of mass in between. But like I said, I've been here like 28 minutes now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. And please just say, you know, hey man, this ain't gonna work and this is why. Please let me know now before I do something stupid and buy all this stuff. I mean, and if I'm not done in time of an event, I can always just put boards, like a lean-to, out of the bricks. I'll put the boards through the bricks. You know, a couple 2x4s I have over there already. These. And go ahead and just build a lean-to and lay it on the walls inside the other area there. I don't know what that was when they built the house. Maybe they had a boiler. Maybe it was they stored coal there or something. I don't know. Nobody knows. Don't know. When we had the survey in the house, the guy didn't know either. So, but I could just do that and build up the mass and make a lean-to and just get in there if I have to. It'd be uncomfortable, but you would survive. You don't have to. You would have what, 6-inch concrete wall? No, those are 6-inch, 12-inch concrete walls, about 40 feet of earth on each side, and you just need the top to cover sky shine. Because I was thinking I'd just cover the top and build the roof and go under there and call it done. And that way I can still access my basement, but no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to close off my crawl space to me. So, alright guys, this is NCP. I think that's it. So, everybody have a good one. NCP out. I thought I'd do some more before I end part 1. It's really like 2 days later, so this video, I don't know when it is. But this is all I'm going to lose, space-wise. So, I was going to cut all that out, and there's the power thing back there. Cut that out. But I think I'll just shorten this thing. This was originally made for my other shop where I didn't have any room. Not that I have room now, but whatever. But I'll just cut it down maybe here or so. Sorry, I'm breathing so hard, just out of breath. And you know, my back is killing me. Thing is heavy. So anyway, I had a tape measure once upon a time. Oh well, I must have mistreated it. Like those dang 10mm sockets. Okay, so this area, when the desk is, or whatever that thing is, what do you call the thing, a workbench? Yeah, I'm so tired I don't even know anymore. So this was, let me pause this thing at measurement. Alright, so this is the, where the ground level was, about there. So, you know, we'll call it, where it is, 5 foot. I don't know if I said in the video it's going to make about 6 foot, but I'm just going to bring it to that block right there. So I guess 71 inches. And we got just a little bit of ground there, about 8 inches there above ground. And I just throw sandbags outside on that instead of building all the way up. But now I'm in here. This thing is hold on 1 second. Alright, so this is about 4 foot 8 inches, which you can't see, but it is. And this is what the plans call for way out to here. You know, that's, oh God, hold on. Alright, so that's like another 2 foot out. I don't think I need a 4 foot wide basement, or 4.8. I mean, look, basically, the strongest area, earth-wise, mass-wise, is going to be this corner here. That'll be the strongest thing, because right here will be like a foot, because sand and earth are, it's about the same. It's I think 4.8 versus 4.9 relative to concrete, or something like that. I don't remember. Sorry. So that's a couple sandbags each way around here, or a raised garden a little bit would be fine. But basically, we're going to get some sky shine that'll come through, even like through here or back to here. Anything isn't 3 feet, so 3 feet's like down around here somewhere. I don't know. I guess that's 6 foot, 5 foot, so it gets there. So anywhere below here is good. And this side is, you know, anywhere below the bottom 4 blocks is going to have a protection factor of about 1,000. I think that's what the math said, but really, this way is about 400 feet of earth. This way, I don't know. Well, you know, tell the neighbor's house, I guess. But I'll put some sandbags around there too. I got to build up more over there because it's not as deep. Or I'll put more blocks, but I don't think I'm making it so big. 2 feet. I think 3 feet is only going to cost her maybe another 8 inches. Let me see if that is holding. Right here. So I just add another block. Is it what, 8 inches? No, 16. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, 16 or so. So I bring it down another 16 inches, just one block. That's about what they wanted anyway, huh? They wanted a block and a half, so that's only shorting it 4 inches. Maybe I'll run 4-inch blocks on the side then. And just bring another 4 inches. That way outside here, still lose 8 inches, man. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I just don't think, because I mean, realistically, the house will be pretty protected anywhere down here, so only the initial 7 or 14 hours. You know, I sleep through that. Put some cots down here, maybe an air mattress so it's even lower. And then I'll seal all this up so there's no leakage. You see, my mouth is dry. I see that there was some leakage there, and a little bit here and a little bit there. But I'll get some hydraulic cement and put it in there. I'll clean it up, and then hydraulic cement, and then put a heck load of maybe just a wall sealer. This white stuff here. It was put on poorly. I'll put it on with a roller instead of spray painting it like I did last time, because you're not supposed to spray paint it, which made it thinner anyway. But when that's all really white reflective like that, I think we'll have a lot of reflection and a lot of light reflected back on it. So a little LED strip will be fine. Let me think. Like I said, for entertainment, I'll just get some movies. You know, we got, before Fallout realistically happens, you have 15-30 minutes. Everything will be ready, so we just come down here and bring tablets that are always charged and just download for Netflix and just download a bunch of series. And then if internet stays up, which it may or may not, it just depends on how far, what happens. I mean, what the event is. So the storm shelter will be good. And if I only build it up another 8 inches here, to around about 6 foot, I still got 16 inches above here for storage, which also adds mass. So I think that's what I'm going to do. But I want you guys to, like I said, poke holes in this. I mean, the more you can have, the better. Obviously, I mean, this whole basement would be good, but like I said, we got brick walls over there that I'll fill eventually with sand, probably not cement like I thought. It's gonna be hard to get up there and shovel that in. I could, but you know, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't take long to assemble the shelter if I had like only one row here, and then I had all the bricks on one side. I could sit there and leave one section open every weekend and do it, but I don't think I want to do that. Plus, you know, there's spiders. And I don't know if this little wiring is asbestos or not. I don't know. I ain't messing with that stuff. But we'll see. Oh, I get the wife to do it, I guess. I can put it on a lifting table and lift it up. See, this is that lifting table. Yeah, lifting table. I got the 1,000-pound one, so they made it a little easier to move this bench. I don't know what it weighs, but I built it tough, real tough. I would feel comfortable running my car over this, you know, supporting it. But I put this under it, jacked it up a little bit, and I used the other car jack for the other end, and I just pushed it. I had to like weave it in and out because I couldn't fit this on the side, but if it would fit right in there, man, it'd been easy. But if I want to move it out, I just jack it up and move the side, and that's real easy for when I get back here and decide what we're going to do with this area back there, these things. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. But some things have to be moved, but like I said, I can still hang. I could take this whole thing off, and once I get the shelter made, I just hang it on the shelter. That's probably a good idea. I don't know, what do you think? But like I said, this became a space to pile things up. Yeah, we shouldn't have did that. So, yeah. Alright, this is NCP. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video the next day or two. So, today's Sunday. Whatever day. I don't know, 12th, 13th. 13th, I think. And I started filming, I don't know, Friday. I was trying to get a video out with my 2-week limit that I have set for myself, but that didn't happen. But you know what? That's okay. Alright. I'll be back, well, I don't know, soon. Like I said, when I get some bricks ordered, I'm going to try to clean all this stuff up. I don't know, it looks like when this was a garage, there was a car here, and they parked in it, they leaked oil on some cardboard, I guess. And it's really hard to get up, and I put a torch to it, and it caught fire. So, yeah, I probably don't want that, but I got to get that up before I lay cement or mortar. Depends how far out I go. I'll probably go at least another brick down to 16 inches out, and just bond it to the wall. In my spare time, I've been watching videos on how to do concrete and stuff, because I don't know what I'm doing, but nobody will see this except for my whatever I have. What do I have? 25,000 subscribers or something? Not that many, I don't think. I don't know how many subscribers I see. You'll see how bad I screwed this storm shelter. That'll protect against all kinds of storms. So, I don't know. Alright guys, this time I'm done, and I'm going to actually edit this video and get it up. Have a good one, guys. Part 1. End of part 1.